Here we are in another World of Tanks Blitz. It's a version of World of Tanks. It's just I don't want to call it a simplified version almost. They're similar, but they have their own unique features. I've been playing this game for a couple days now, so some of the things are a little higher, level 3s in my tanks, level 4 over here in my British one. A couple different options going on. As you can see, level 17 rewards points wise, I guess you could call them. But, you know, they only come from winning battles and fighting, and you don't have to win to unlock them. Unlike, you just have to fight, and if you fight in them, you get the stuff. I don't have the premium pass, so this one isn't important. That's what the little locks are here for. But I did unlock these two, which go into my levels over here, and I can go to these levels and get these rewards and more experience and star multiplier. Unfortunately, I don't have the premium pass for the tanks. It won't let me claim ammo grade. See, I'm just gonna have to wait for a while on these ones, as it says there, for another 16-ish days. So we're gonna try that, which isn't bad. That's just the end of the month, give or take. It is only the 12th, so around Halloween we'll go through and get that opened and everything. I could go through and upgrade my M5 to an M7 or a M8A1, but there's so much hindrance to them, it almost isn't worth it. Granted, there is more firepower, hit points compared to them, but not significant enough. Like, yeah, I could upgrade them and get all these upgrades added to them, but I'd have to get this one first and go through and work through these. So I'm waiting on that one for now. This one, I don't have a lot of stars, so I can probably go through and play with this one for a minute, try to gain more stars so I can work on getting more of the upgrades. Like, I have that tank, come on. But the issue I have with this tank, it's this guy. The issue I have here, this portion doesn't rotate. I don't know how to rotate this part, but the tank has to face them. I like these two because their artillery dome rotates. I say artillery dome like I know what I'm talking about. I like that fact because then I don't have to be pointed at them, and if I need to be pointing off to this side but driving this direction, I can be doing that. So that's why I'm not a big fan of that one. I could go into this one, but I run into the same issue with this looking thing. It's the exact same. It doesn't have the rotating point on it, so they have their own give and take. I guess we'll go into battle and see what's kind of going on. I've seen this name the last couple days, but out of all these guys, I don't recognize anybody else besides him. Slightly familiar Bonecrasher, but not necessarily important. I like being able to zoom in when it loads in. I can zoom in because for some reason it tracks faster this way. Well, no, it tracks faster this way than it does here. And like I was saying, the artillery dome can rotate between the two. I just like the ability of this one to do it a lot smoother. But this one's clearly not as quick as one of my other tanks, the M5, which, don't get me wrong, is not a bad thing, but that's just how it is. Sometimes I get distracted by the man over here at the base trying to capture the base when no one else is paying attention to it. Oh, hi, Mr. Man. See, like here, I'd like to be able to back up a lot quicker and avoid his multi-shots. Like that. I can back out of the view. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. But my 4.2 reload time isn't terrible. You know, every time I hit him, it resets that little counter for the capture of the base. But I don't know where he went. There he is. So I can back out a view of him. Watch him come towards me. Back out of view. Back out of view. This is not gonna work. But the consistency of it is hit or miss. Where are you going, my guy? You're gonna come back around this side in a second. He's rude. Someone else saw me. He's right here. You're trying to flank me? Is that what you're doing? I like the fact that I can use this building as cover. Because if I can get a good shot off on him. Oh, also I don't drive into the house. I got stuck on something. Oh, that's what's going on. That's my only downside to this tank. I can't maneuver as quick. He's going to come back on this side in a second. I can outweight you, my guy. Nobody else. Just you. But he's also watching me through his third-person view. And he knows he's a lot closer to his demise, as I'll call it. Oh, I'm in trouble. Hi, everybody else. I'm the only tank left on my team. Well, this is going to end in defeat because I can't run away very quickly. And that's okay. That sometimes happens. Sorry, there was a bug. Base capture. Not that it's going to matter for nothing, because these guys are going to try to take me out of base capture. Because if they're smart, if I get hit, then it stops the counter. Yeah, there. See, so if I can get out of line of view. Okay. See, it happens. That's one downside to this little tank. He doesn't have a lot of firepower to him. He's very easily overpowered, dare I say. But it happens. That's why we have to use him a little bit to gain the stars and work up. That's how I can upgrade through the other tanks. That sentence makes sense. There were 3 left. I'd only seen the 2, so there was another one somewhere else on that little map, so to speak. But like, I can grab this one since it's where am I? I'm on this guy. Like, I can grab him. The issue is the firepower between the two of them is a little less. This one does more damage. No, this one does more hits per shot, or more hit points per shot. This one does more damage. This one fires quicker than this guy. Yeah, because that's the current one. So as you can see, like, the rotation of this one's a little slower, but it's faster. This one has less armor. This one does less penetration per shot. So it's back and forth. Like, I could go through and upgrade these guys to make it worth it. Like, yes, but at the same time, the little orange bar are these orange stars. The silver bar are the actual stars that normally sit here. It's like, I can go to battle with this one. We'll try another battle here, and then take a look at the noticeable differences between the SAU 40 and the D2 on the other end of the spectrum, so to speak. But like, let's see, I feel Dirty Joe was already here once, but Metro there, as you can see, like, I thought that was a tank. I was like, nice. No, it's not. See, we start in groups of 7, and there's only 5 of us here, so we have another set of guys just like slightly over here, somewhere out of view, if I'm not mistaken.
Time to roll out.
Oh, well, there was one behind me too, so I just didn't see him. But as you can see, like, I can't shoot this way. It has to rotate. And the 9.6 here, it takes twice as long to reload after one shot than the other one did. So it's give and take, I'd say. Like, if I knew how to rotate the little turret gun on top and be able to shoot with him, that'd probably make my life a lot easier. But I don't. So see how this one's got orange here on top? That means it's harder to penetrate through here. Like this, I have to wait 9 seconds for each reload shot before it'll do anything. Now back up. There we go. And like, they can escape a lot easier being a 9-second reload compared to 4-second reload. But it does more damage per shot. It does 160 damage. Run over this little car. Swing and a miss. That's bad, because now it takes 9 seconds for me to reload. And he is 1 shot up on me. See, and now I can't turn and shoot him as quickly as I could with the other one. But it does happen sometimes. How did that not... And see, that's one reason I don't like this one. I have to face him, so I get super vulnerable the entire time. Yes, it does more damage, but not enough to make it worthwhile. So I'll probably end the video here. It's not looking promising, as you can see across the top. Well, I can't get the mouse to show back up. But as you can see across the top there, there's 1 green dot left, which is just him. And they have their 3 red dots, which is all 3 of their tanks. So it's going to look like a loss, here as well. That's all I really got. I appreciate anyone who watches this. I know I'm just new to this. I'm trying to get into it and start up and everything.